before I start this video, I'd just like to give a big thanks to the Sony family, however you pronounce it, for subscribing to my channel. Subscribing really helps my channel grow and helps me get the confidence to do better videos for you guys. So I'd recommend you guys subscribing right now, and don't forget to like as well. So let's get on with the video. Hello guys, welcome back to another video on Dylan Does Gaming. In this video, me and Rivers will be doing all of the gloves in slap battles. The stats will be on the screen and we'll be explaining the gloves to you. Okay.
Hey.
So, say hello, Rivers.
Hello.
So, this is going to obviously be a multi-part video. So, Rivers is going to do part 2 while I do part 1. So, let's go ahead and start with the video. The first glove we have on our list is the default glove. It costs 0 slaps and has a power of 20, speed of 10, and its ability is just to fart. Very nice. Let's go display it outside. So
yeah.
It obviously has a really nice slap. And
it's
a very nice ability.
Yes, very nice. It's my favorite one.
A very nice glove. Very nice.
Okay. So this next part is going to be about spin. It costs -3 slaps, so you can automatically get it even with 0. And you'll find it not on one of these podiums, but up on the kind of side roof up there. And what it does is it spins you. Literally, that's it. And it has an okay slap. It's pretty hard to, though, since you're constantly moving. But some people have figured out a way you can just time it really well, and it'll be perfect. So, yeah. Let's showcase it. See how good it slaps. Wow, I'm spinning fast right now. Oh, Dylan fell. I don't know. Okay. I'll come over here. You can see, obviously, I have to time it really well, but... Oh yeah, and it's like 10 studs, maybe. It's not that good. But anyway, next glove.
Okay, the next glove we have is the diamond glove, which is the next glove you get after finally figuring out how to get the spin glove up there. Now, the diamond glove, it has a power of 30, speed of 13, and the ability is the Stone Age ability. Also, this costs 45 slaps. Now, what is the Stone Age ability? Now, it's pretty OP. I'm not gonna lie. Just press E, and you get an invincible rock that no one can get you through. And I mean no one. If you stay in here for like 10 hours, you get a new glove, which we will show in part 2. So stay tuned for that.
But
the downside of it is when
you come out, you're really slow.
Yes. Basically. So now let's showcase the slapping. Nice. A pretty nice glove in general. Okay, now let's head over to Rivers.
Okay, so this next glove is actually... Wait, let me mute music. Okay, so this next glove is the glove. It is 70 slaps, power 40, speed of 14, and its ability is my mimmer. I don't know how to say that. Okay. But anyway, basically what its ability does is you can just ragdoll, and nobody can really get you. It also plays a really annoying snoring noise, but the only way people can slap you when you're using its ability is if they do the default dance. See, he can't get me because I'm too low. It's kind of like the brick ability, which we'll show in a second. But there, you get to choose when you do it and for how long. But anyway, yeah, let's test it slapping. So overall, pretty nice slap. A good like 20-50 studs. Could slap off in a few, like 3 to 5 times. But yeah. Back to Dylan.
Okay, so our next glove we have is the extended glove. It has a power of 20 and it has a speed of 5. The ability is basically to reach, but it doesn't have a special ability, really. That's why it says passive. Anytime it says passive, that means that when you press E, it does nothing. So let's go ahead and show this off. Now, as you can see, it's much more extended. It's just a default white glove, and I can hit rivers from really far away. The downside to this is that you can't hit a person from really close, like a normal glove. So if you try to do any trick shots, it's almost impossible to do. It's a pretty good glove in general, but it's not the best, and it's not good for one-to-one combat. Just if you're like on the bridge. That's the little only reason I used it. Okay, now on to rivers.
Okay, so this next glove we're going to be showcasing is the brick glove. It has a power of 40, speed of 14, just like these glove, but its ability is different. It is the litter trap, and it also cost 150 slaps. So let's show what it does. Its ability is to like drop bricks, like I mentioned earlier. When somebody is to walk over it or touch it, here I'll just try and sling it over. But yeah. So when they touch it, it's kind of cool because you can like play soccer with it. But when they touch it, rude. When they touch it, they will fall over and scream. Cause I mean, who likes? Nobody, I don't think, likes what stepping on bricks. But now I'll slap him. We'll show how it goes. So yeah, like this, you could finish somebody off in a good like 3 to 5 slaps. But yeah, next glove.
Okay, so the next glove we have here on the list is the snow glove. So it has a power of 48, which is much higher than any we've had so far, and a speed of 14. The ability is to slow enemies, but again, does not have a special ability because of the word passive, as you see here. It costs 195 slaps, and let's go show off the ability. Okay, so as you can see, it has some icicles I forgot to mention on the glove. But when you hit a person, when he tries to walk back to you, he will be super slow. And this is a very good glove for slowing down people. If you're very bad at combat and you can't really hit people very well and you can't really attack people super fast, this is a very good glove so that you can quickly run to them while they can't catch up. Okay, another thing good for this is for icing or freezing overkills. If you touch them, then you will not die when you get hit.
Okay. So this next glove we're going to share is the pool glove. It has a power of 48, a speed of 15, which is a lot better than the brick and its ability is Haul, and it's passive. So I think what it should do, it costs 250 slaps. I think what it does is, I don't use this very much, so, but I think what it does is when you slap somebody, it pulls everybody near you to them. Yeah, so when you slap somebody, it will pull them back, backwards, or back to you. So it's pretty useful. I mean, it's not that great because if it's only one person in the server, like a VIP server, they will just go flying backwards. So you'd have to kind of get behind them to slap them. That would put you at risk, though, of falling off. But overall, it's a pretty good glove, if you're getting slapped yourself. But anyway, back to Dylan.
The next glove we have on our list is the Flash Glove. It has a power of 48 and a speed of 16. Now, this ability is not passive, and it has special ability. So basically, the ability is teleportation. Not what you expect, but yeah. It costs 315 slaps, so it's not going to be as good as you expect. So when you press the E button, you will randomly teleport to a certain location, somewhat near another player, basically.
Can I just say, instead of it being a random location, it's a few studs in whichever way you're looking. So just be careful in case you're looking off the map, because you might fall off. But yeah.
Yes, take that advice from the wise Riverflow. Okay, so the slapping ability, it's pretty good, actually. It takes about 3 or 4 slaps to get him to the edge.
Okay. This next glove is called Spring. It has a power of 50, a speed of 16. Its ability is Boing, and it costs 380 slaps. So I'll come over here, and it's not that great for attacking. It just makes you jump really high, but it does slap pretty well. So, Dad. On to Dylan.
So, the next glove we have is the Swapper Glove, which is a very good glove for tricking people. It has a power of 50, a speed of 14, and a special ability, which is swapping positions. So, it is also a very good glove for only being 420 slaps, which is pretty good, which is pretty cheap. It has a normal slap speed, I'm pretty sure. And I just killed him. But the main point of this glove is the ability to swap with someone's location. So, say you're chasing someone, and you're on the edge of death. Now you can swap with someone, and they'll be very confused, be like, "What just happened?" And it's a very good thing. It's a very good glove to use just to maybe get out of a situation. Now it does teleport. It does switch places with the nearest player. So if you're closer to another player that you want to swap, then the person that you want to swap with, you are going to swap to the nearest player. So you might swap with the wrong person, which can be bad sometimes. But in general, it is a pretty good glove. Now on to Rivers.
This next one is called Bull. It has a power of 70, a speed of 1, and its ability is just its power, really. Nothing that much. And it costs 520 slaps. The reason it has a power of 70 but a speed of 1 is that you can slap and it will send them flying, but it takes a while to, takes a good while to actually slap. But once you do, they go pretty far. But yeah, next glove.
Okay, so the next glove we have is the dice glove. Now you might see, what is this talking about? 5 to 100? What do you mean? So that is basically just because of its ability, which is the random power. The dice glove is very good if you don't have a glove above you, but you want to use their power, you can. It just gives you a random power. Sometimes it's in a good it could be good, but sometimes it can be in the wrong situation. Maybe it could be bad. Speed is 14, and you don't press E to do anything. Also, it costs 585 slaps. So it's not a special ability, but when you slap person, a random ability happens. Okay, now let's slap this dude. See what ability happens. I don't know what ability happened because he immediately died, but let's try that again. As you can see, I got a really big power there. So it just gives you a random power, basically. Not a random actual power, but not a random ability, but the power can be random. Like the amount of force, the amount of area the person hits. So I can just once it's 100 power, next time it can be 60 power. So yeah. Now let's get on to Rivers.
This next glove is called Ghost. It has a power of 44, a speed of 16, and its ability is invisibility. And it costs 666 slaps. For a reason, I will show you that. So if we were to let the cooldown go away first, in the meanwhile I'll showcase the slaps. Pretty far. Yeah, it's pretty good, but when we use its ability, we will go invisible. He can't tell. But I can still see myself. He doesn't know where I am. I could just slap him in a second. I'm right behind him. Yeah, no. But the reason it's 666 slaps is because right there you see guest 666. Yeah, some creepy lore. Also, the audio gets really creepy if you sit here for a while, so might want to get rid of it. But yeah, next glove.
Now the next glove we have here is the Thanos glove. It has a power of 49 and a speed of 14. Now, this one, in fact, does have a special ability, unlike Dice, which was the last one I did. It basically reverses time, and that's pretty good. So, let's go show it off. Okay, so it has a normal slap. It makes that weird sound whenever he gets slapped. But that's okay. That's okay. Say Rivers slapped me.
I'll be back.
I just did something, but I accidentally did it too late. Let's try that again. So how it works is when you press the E ability, you go back to the last place you were. So say he slaps me, right?
I'll be back.
I can go to a position that I was earlier. And maybe even get him. Yeah, when you fall and you press the ability, it kind of breaks Yeah. Let's go on to the next glove.
This next glove is called Stun. It has a power of 49, a speed of 15, and its ability is called EMP. And it costs 870 slaps. What it does is, you can come over to somebody, and you'll see there's electricity particles around it. I can come over to here and stun Dylan. He can't move. He can still slap, just can't move. And also, once I slap him, he will be able to stand again. But while the cooldown is still going, you can't see the particles because there's no energy. But by the time it comes back, the particles will be there again. So, next glove.
Okay. After some technical difficulties, I am back. You guys might have not have noticed, but there was an entire part of the video where Rivers was muted the entire time. And that was very annoying, but we figured it out. We solved the problem and we recorded it. That was a pain, but now we are back to normal. And let's start off again with me. And this next glove we're doing is Zahando. Now, this is actually a very, very good glove. It has a power of 49, a speed of 15. That's average. It's not very good, but the special ability is Pool. It is very good, and it is a very worth it glove for 1,000 slaps. So now let's go show off the slaps and the special ability. Okay, so it has a normal slap. It's pretty powerful, but say this guy's trying to escape. I can just pull him back to me and then slap him again and into the void. Pretty easy kill, and it has a pretty quick cooldown too. So I can just keep slapping him and slapping him and slapping him. Now, on to Rivers.
So this next glove is called Fort. It is pretty new, came in about 2 to 3 weeks ago, I can't remember. But it has a power of 52, a speed of 15, and its ability is Wall. And it costs 1,075 slaps. So what it will do is, unfortunately, it does not, do exactly what the name is. It doesn't just build a massive castle, but it will build a wall in front of you. And the wall will stay there until somebody else, breaks it down with their glove. So I could just build as many walls as I wanted. And even trap him in. So yeah, pretty good glove overall. Slaps pretty far. And the speed is also pretty good. So, yeah, on to Dylan.
Okay, so Magnet is kind of like the glove Zahando, but it's a little bit better. So say you don't want someone to be pulled to you, but you want to be pulled to someone else. So this is the exact glove for you. It has a power of 50, speed of 15, and the special ability of massless magnetism. It also costs 1,125 slaps, which is pretty cheap for a glove like this. Now, so I could literally just press E, and I would get zapped to Rivers, and do a surprise hit, and even kill him. It's a pretty good glove. Just the counter things are that it pulls you to the nearest player. So if you're trying to go to a player far off, who's not the nearest player, and the nearest player is a God's hand, you're gonna die. But that's pretty much one of the only counters, but in general, it's a pretty good glove. On to Rivers.
This next glove is Pusher. It has a power of 50, a speed of 15, and its ability is Giant Wall. And it cost 1,250 slaps. So its ability is exactly what it sounds like, unlike Fort. But it has a 15-second cooldown, I think. But once that cooldown is over, you can use its ability to push people, like that massive wall right there. Some people can sometimes glitch through, and it is also pretty easy to go around. But overall, it is a really good glove. It can be annoying when people are trying to do the brick challenge, which we will explain in another video. But yeah. On to Dylan.
Okay, the next glove we have is the Anchor Glove. This has a power of 60, a speed of 16, and a special ability, which is the docking ability. Now, it's not very clear in the title how this works, but when you press E, it sets down an anchor, and whoever you slap gets pulled towards that anchor. So if you if you set up an anchor right here, I could just slap Rivers and he'd go flying towards that anchor at the edge. And he died. It's a pretty good glove, but there can be some counters, and if you do it wrong, you can be in a lot of trouble. Now onto Rivers with the next glove.
Okay, so this is actually going to be the last glove of the video. We'll continue with another one, but this glove is called Space, with a power of 50, a speed of 15. It cost 1,500 slaps, and it has an ability called Zero G, also known as Zero Gravity. But again, exactly what it sounds like. And there's no cooldown when you join this time. It's just a longer one once you're finished using it. Basically what it does is when you use it, you just boop, go flying upwards. But only if you jump. If you were just to start walking and use it without jumping and then go off the map, you wouldn't fall. You just keep walking towards the void. But yeah, that's it. And back to Dylan.
So unfortunately, this is all we have time for today, but Rivers will continue this series in the next episode on his channel. So yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels. I think mine will be in the link in the description. But also don't forget to check out the second video when we post it. It'll cover most of the others, and then we might do another one for the badges. I don't know. It depends. But yeah, that's gonna be it, and bye.
Bye. Very, very good glove. It is a power of 49. It's average. It's not very
Dylan can't
good,
hear me right now,
but
but you can hear
the
him, but I can
special
hear
ability is
him,
cool.
but he can hear me right now while
It
he's
is very
rewatching this.
good, and it is a very